What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, news came out yesterday that Adrian Peterson seems like he will not be a Viking anymore. Seems like he's going to be going out to a different team. The Minnesota Vikings are probably expected to cut Adrian Peterson because he is due this year for about $18 million in total if you count his roster bonus salary and his base salary and other bonuses like that. He's due for $18 million. That's a lot of money, and that's a lot of money for somebody that has been injury plagued for the past couple of years right now. And he already gave out teams he's interested in joining. And you know what? I think the only candidate that he has a chance of joining within his preferable teams, like the Bucks, Texans, and Giants, I think is the Giants, because the Bucks are not doing really good at cap right now, and Doug Martin suspends $7 million in itself because of his suspension, so that takes away $7 million right now. So I don't think they're going to go in the running back. They're going to look for Adrian Peterson at running back. I think they're going to go in a different direction there. And then the Houston Texans, I just don't see a point in getting Adrian Peterson. You already have Lamar Miller, who rushes for over 1,000 yards a season, and I think he's very good there. So the only option right there is the Giants. And I think, if the price is right, I would definitely wouldn't mind picking up Adrian Peterson. I mean, this guy is definite, first ballot Hall of Famer. This guy is bound to be in the Hall of Fame when he retires. My only problem is his injuries, because I don't want to sign him for a $10 million contract or something like that, which is probably what he's going to want, and deservingly so, but I don't really think it's worth it right now. But he's probably going to want a $10 million contract or something like that, and you never know. He'll probably get hurt, probably be out the rest of the season, and when he does play, he does have a huge problem in fumbling the ball. That's one of the things I've been very critical of Adrian Peterson in the past. He does fumble the ball a lot. But I think the Giants don't really have, anything to lose right now. Sure, I think Adrian Peterson needs to be put on a prove-it deal. I think he should understand that his injury-plagued season, stuff like that, you don't want to be paying. I think he should understand you don't want to be paying over $10 million to somebody just so they don't have to play. So I think if we can get him for a quick prove-it deal, $8 million prove-it deal, he's probably not going to like that. Something around $8 to $9 million on a 1-year deal. See how that turns out, or a 2-year deal if they really want to do that. Because I honestly think he only has about 2 to 3 to 4 years left in the tank. He keeps saying that he can go until another 5 years from now. That means until he's 36. I don't know if that's possible. It's already starting to look like his body just can't take it anymore. He's been known to really take care of his body very well. Like when he tore his ACL, he wound up being the leading rusher in the league the next year after. But, you can't beat Father Time. Father Time is undefeated. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go. So who knows if his body is up for, the constant beating of being a running back. But I think the Giants, this is a great idea for the Giants. I think they should pick up Adrian Peterson. Rashad Jennings, I don't know if they're going to keep Rashad Jennings because he's 31, same age as Adrian Peterson. And Adrian Peterson has a way better track record than Rashad Jennings. Either way, I think if Adrian Peterson doesn't go to the Giants, I think they'll still get rid of Rashad Jennings. Not that they'll start Paul Perkins. That's another person I want to get into. But I think, if we don't pick up Adrian Peterson, we can definitely pick up a good running back in the draft. There's plenty of them out there. And in my opinion, I don't think Paul Perkins is ready for a starting role yet. Paul Perkins isn't ready for a starting role yet. I don't want all you Giants fans to drink the Kool-Aid on Paul Perkins, because we've seen a lot of running backs in the past, not just from the Giants. We've seen a lot of running backs from the past that, prove to be great, that, show flashes of greatness younger in their years, and when asked to be consistent, they can't do it. So Paul Perkins right now, he does share keep in mind, guys, this guy only gets like 15 carries a game. He did have his first 100-yard rushing game. He had like 22 carries, something like that. He had just over 100 yards, but that was on the Washington Redskins' terrible run defense. They had one of the most terrible rush defenses in the league. And so you can't take that into effect that Paul Perkins is going to be a consistent starter, because he's just not yet. He's not there yet. There's a reason why he was drafted in the 4th round. He's not there yet. I don't think Paul Perkins is ready for a starting role. And I think if the Giants don't pick up Adrian Peterson, we're going to struggle with the run again if we don't pick up a running back in the draft, because I think they're starting to drink the Kool-Aid a little too much on Paul Perkins. I like Paul Perkins. I think he's great, but I think he's more like a Shane Vereen type of player. He's great when asked to do certain things, but when asked to be consistent, he's not going to give it to you. So I think Adrian Peterson is the way to go here. Let me know what you guys think. Sign up for a 1-year, 2-year deal on a, a 8 to 9 million, maybe even a $10 million contract each year. I'm saying, of course. So 2-year, 20 million, if you guys know what I mean. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Should we get Adrian Peterson? That would be amazing. Let me know. See you guys in the next video.